Hi there, I'm Miriam and welcome to Miriam's Manor. So you guys, a few weeks ago, I posted a video on how to make styrofoam rocks using the foam coat from Hotwire Foam Factory. Now, I received a comment saying, thank you for the video, Miriam, but you didn't actually show me how you carved the rocks initially. So today, this video is for you. I am going to walk you through that process on how I carve out the styrofoam rocks. Now, FYI, this is the only part of the process I'm going to cover in this video today because I already did all of the other steps in the video that I just posted a few weeks ago. So for those of you who have not seen that part, I'll go ahead and link that video at the end of this video, but I will also put that link in the description box of this video so you're able to locate that as well. Two really quick announcements. When you are carving your styrofoam, please make sure you are in a well-ventilated area. If you are indoors, make sure you're by an open window with the fan blowing the fumes out and wear a proper respiratory mask. I personally cut all of my styrofoam outside in a well-ventilated area. That is announcement number one. Number two is several of you have asked me about t-shirts over the years. My merch is finally available. It is up for sale right now on my Etsy shop. You can visit the link in the description box of this video and purchase your t-shirts if you would like one. I believe there are about 40 left, and that is all I will be making the rest of this year. So it will be a first come, first serve basis. So let's go ahead and get into the project. All right, so all I do is start with a flat piece of styrofoam. I do make sure that the scrap piece of styrofoam that I'm using has at least one flat side. I am going to use my sculpting tool today because it is the tool that I already had out. And this is my Hotwire Foam Factory Deluxe Variable Heat Pro Power Station. Now, of course, this part isn't required. They do have smaller power packs for those of you who just have the regular tools. You could also use a hot knife for this, you guys. I've also used my freehand router for this as well. It just depends on what your preference are. The only reason I'm using the sculpting tool is because I already had it out. Okay, so all I'm going to do is begin to carve a shape out of this rock. So this part of it will be my rock, and I am just going to shape it however I want to, really. There's no rhyme or reason to the way that I do this. I do, for the larger rocks, try to make them a little taller on top and then gradually slope down. And then I like to make maybe like a little indent and a groove in some of the rocks and add some really cool dimension to it. So it really just depends on the look that you're trying to achieve and how you want your rocks to be set around your lake or just even around your landscape. So that is rock number one. I am making another lake, so I do have to make a ton of these things. So I am just going to make some of all different sizes. One thing I will always do is carve out these little bubbles that are going to really show that it is styrofoam. I don't like that on there, so I will always cut those off and smooth that out. there's rock number 2. Since that has that little like cool foot right there, I am going to just go in right here and accentuate that even more. And take a little groove out right there. And then just kind of soften that curve on it. And I don't want this to have a totally straight back, so I am going to shake that. All right. And there's rock number 3. All right, so I wanted to show you guys one more rock that I'm going to cut, and I decided to pull out my freehand router for this because this styrofoam, the XPF styrofoam, is a lot more thick than the other one. And I'm just going to stair step this, maybe about here. This is going to be a backdrop rock. So I want to take this in a bit, and I don't need it to be this tall, so I'm probably going to cut it off like right there. Okay, so there that is, and now I'm going to come in about here and take all that off. Yeah, that looks about good. Take a little bit more off in here. This is going to be the backdrop for my waterfall. So I want the waterfall to first like kind of cascade here off of this rock and then spill over on the sides is what I am going for. So I am going to soften up these edges just a bit, not too much, because I do want this rock to be a little bit more like square in dimension, and then I'm going to put some other rounder shaped pieces around it. So I don't want to take too much off of this one. But I am going to take off the hard edges and at least soften up those edges a little bit on the way down. Kind of like that. So having the dimension here where this is a little thinner, it comes out thicker here, and then a little shelf here. That's gonna look really good. Ooh, you know, I think I might have even a little bit of water pool right here in this spot. Just a tiny bit. That'll be a cute little detail. So I'll waterproof that also, that little hole there. But I think that'll be cute, and then showing kind of the rest of the waterfall kind of spilling over this. I think that would be really cute. So, you know what? And while I am at it, I am going to create myself a nice little divot in there, because why not? So we'll have a deeper divot in the front, a smaller one there on the side. That will give some really nice dimension once this is all coated. And then I'll work out a little hole on the side over here and do something over here. All right. That is gonna look really good. I really am looking forward to working with this rock and getting it set in place. This is going to be the foundation piece to the back of the lake I'm putting in my village this year. So here is a look of all of the rocks that I carved today. Like I said before, there's no rhyme or reason how and why I cut. I literally just start carving and allow the rock to take its shape. The only rule of thumb that I have is to make sure that at least one side of the surface is completely flat. That's it. So I hope this video was helpful to you guys. If you have any questions for me, leave me a line in the comment section. I will get back with you. Don't forget to give me a big thumbs up for this video. Subscribe to the channel. Click on that notification bell. You can also become a member of my channel and get extra perks by clicking on the link in the description box of this video and clicking on that join tab, and then you can enter at the level you feel comfortable with. And that's all I have for you guys today. So until I see you again, stay safe, God bless you, and I will see you either next Monday or next Friday. Bye.